What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm going to be going over another replay commentary here. This is the Delhi versus the Mongols on Lipany. Let's switch this over to caster mode and follow along from my perspective. This is a platinum matchup here, and it's turned out to be a pretty fun game, so I wanted to share this one. Delhi versus Mongol is always an interesting matchup for me. It is one of the matchups that I have struggled with the most, I think. It can be very map dependent as far as the tower rush and how we can respond to that. I generally look to scout around the base initially and see where our backup options are if we get pushed off of our resources. So in this case, we've got two wood lines mostly positioned back, and then our gold is way in the back. Now, our backup gold spawns are way down south there, and then that's about it. Then we've got the backup berries there, a couple berries to the north. All right, and then here soon I will bring these sheep home and then make my way over to his side and see what we've got going on from his perspective. So pretty standard age up here for me. Be an argument made to either gather more gold faster, so that we can move villagers off that and surrender the mining camp, or even drop in a stable, or barracks early. I usually don't go that route. I found that as I've gotten more accustomed to dealing with the tower rushes, I can just work my way out of it early and feudal. You can see here we're going to be aging up with I think I might have mismanaged that. Should be 9 and 3, but here we are. 10 and 2. And should be rallying to the wood from here. Alright, looks like we just got this all off a little bit. Okay, interesting way to go about it. Oh, you know what? I actually was trying a little bit of a different build here with that I had seen from Lucifron, with first two villagers go to gold, and then just rally to food until age up from there. Almost seems kind of give or take one way or the other. I'm gonna age up at about the same time. So again, we are scouting our way through the center. We want to pick up the location of the sacred sites and also see where he is. Alright, so there are the spearmen. We got eyes on that. We know the tower's coming. Now, how do we react? So generally what I'm going to look to do is get aged up. I should have enough wood here to... Oh no, and that is absolute disaster. I know much better than that, especially with the Mongols. Their TC can be anywhere. That one feels bad. So we don't have a scout, and we've got a tower rush coming. So, like I said, upon age up, should have wood pretty quickly. I want to drop an archery range first to work on those spearmen and the inevitable villager that'll be coming along with it. Be quite helpful to have some vision here and know what the heck's going on the other side of the map, but nonetheless, here we are. We don't know, he's not aging up yet. We have no idea what he's going to be aging up with. Don't know where the trade posts are. So, not looking real good here early. Not a total disaster. I don't know that it's going to change a whole lot of what I'm looking to do initially anyway. Alright, so here comes the archery range. I haven't seen the tower yet. I was a little hesitant to pick a side on the wood because I want to see if he dropped something down first, but went ahead and went for it. So, all right, there's the tower. We live. Okay. There should also be. Yeah, it doesn't show here. I've got textiles coming in after this next ville. That also feels bad. Somehow we didn't get the lumber camp down, but alright, so we got the archery range up. We've got a scholar garrisoned. So we're going to have archers double producing here. I did not delete the mining camp. Let's see what happens with that. Alright, so we're off gold. However, we've made a handful of scholars already, so we're actually kind of okay with it. We've got two pop and 2 in Q, and there's a third one. Well, I have 4 scholars. Alright, so I'm going to wall top part of that wood line just to keep him from snaking around my wood that I'm on currently. And then my other archers I'm going to bring down here and just try to spot him out if he's walling this second wood line. Nothing evidently, right? So we got the one tower in the back so far, it seems. We can deal with that. Alright. Scouting around with my archers. Just want to make sure the they don't sneak around through my vision. Alright, I'm going to work on getting some more infrastructure. Down here as the wood comes in. You can see we're at 10 on wood. It's rallying to food. Sanctity. Okay, just about in. We got another 20 seconds. Alright, so I'm pulling the scholars already. We're going to start moving out with them. I've really only got those archers and only a handful so far. So blacksmith stable coming down. See the archers coming out with them. I'm going to work on trying to wall those up a bit. Again, we still have no idea what he's got going on. Alright, horseman spotted. Berries are gone. We're going to move south to the next berry patch here. I feel like that's a little easier to wall off, especially with the deer down there too. Alright, so it looks like we still got them all cooped up there, and then we get some unfortunate news here. We completely missed it. So, just out of my vision, he has been towering around my alternate food sources, which that's a bummer. Alright, so we're pushed out there. We're going to have to move up for the deer, which is not ideal. Puts us out there in harm's way, especially with these horsemen running around, but we're going to fight back a little bit. We got one of the sacred sites in. That'll start trickling in some gold. Let's see here. Yep, still no villagers on gold. Now, just as I mentioned, horsemen show up there to the deer. He does a real nice job here. He knows he's got that food shut off and a pretty good idea where I'm going next. However, we've got textiles, so we fight back. For better or worse, we're going to lose a few here. Alright, so we got pings coming in all over the map. We're down 4 villas so far. As you see, our little bit of gold trickle in from that sacred site on the top. And we've still got a scholar. And I've got some idle archers in the back. It's a little unfortunate, but I have them back there in case these units pop out of that tower. I mean, it's really not hurting me too much at the moment. Just keep me off the gold, but I want to make a push. Try to get these sites anyway. plenty of wood that I'm floating here, so gotta put that to use. He did not kill my scholar there. Again, villagers are gonna pull out the shivs, fight back a little bit. I did lose another one along the way, so down 5 vills. Again, not great. We can make it up with these sacred sites. Again, not a clue what he's got going on behind this. I mean, we can see here in the caster mode what he's got going on. So it looks like he is still in 1 TC. He does not have a whole lot of military. So we are securing up the second sacred site. At the same time, he's gonna try to decap that top one. So we're still just producing villagers at home, keeping at it. We haven't cleared out any of the towers yet. So we're still on the deer. We're actually moving out to the berries out front. Starting to get a little more confidence here as we're taking the sites and not getting a whole lot of pushback. Although, yeah, I mean, he decapped the other one, so hoping that we keep his military out front here as we work to secure sites and not have him running our back line here. So even though he's got the towers, I think his vision is a little limited. He's on the south side where I don't have any builds. Alright, so he just went castle. I definitely lost track of time here. We're already nearly 12 minutes in. He's castle. We're not super far off, but we're not mining gold. So we're gonna have to make some things happen here. Alright, so these are still gonna be feudal units at the moment. Alright, so we clear that out, and we're gonna look to secure that site. Alright, so now we got him on the defensive a little bit. Got horsemen running around the backside of his base. Look to get this sacred site walled off too, and then make a push for the other one. Idle bills, not great. I am finally going to drop a ram down in the back and just one by one go around, take out those towers, and just try to shore up the backside of my base. I've got a ton of resources back there. Oop, that one feels bad too. We did get the site, but we didn't get it walled off in time. And a little more idle military, so you can see down on the mini map, I'm running those horsemen around. Just again, where I wasn't able to scout before. I probably should have just made another scout, but running them around, checking out resources, seeing if he's got any vills straggling. Also looking for trade. Again, I don't even know at this point what he aged up with. So scouting around with those horsemen, I'm not seeing any traders. I'm feeling pretty good about that. A little slow on that, missed the Ville. But yeah, pretty easy cleanup on these towers. I already took out the spearmen that were in the tower by the by the gold. All right, pretty good pick here. So we found some vills. We're gonna get a couple and idle a bunch. So killed 2 there. Long distance shopping never feels good, but we are finally gonna age up here a little over 2 minutes after him. Alright, still got the one site, but we do have a handful of scholars. Looks like we got 5 garrison and then some moving out. And a little bit of army out by the middle. I don't care to really rush that engagement with his Castle Age units that are camped out on the sacred site. And we are going to move those horsemen back line again. I'm going to move out these scholars and go start positioning on the map for the sacred site, or the relics. I think right now, what do we have? Just two in our vision. So we're actually going to use the scholars even to go scout the map a little bit. I'm going to go to some of the dark spots. There's got to be other relics there. So. Oh, I did lie. I didn't take out that back tower yet. Alright, there's another relic. Playing this little mini game behind, so one thing does a really good job of is just keeping you occupied. Alright, so once I aged up with the compound defender, moved all the villas I had initially on wood over to stone. Now I'm just going to rally to wood from there. Alright, so that's cleaned up. That sacred site is walled off. I should probably go drop that off, buddy. Just the con over there right now. Yeah, not sure how that happened. Alright. So my plan now, secure as many of these relics as I can, go ahead and finish walling off and securing that sacred site. And I want to get my keep coming. Start with the central sacred site, kind of work from there. Alright, pretty good force there. I moved back with my whole army. And then it's gonna be close. Ooh. And we got it. That was a 11 military unit swing there. I did drop the relic, but that was pretty big. So 22 unit swing there with what he lost and I gained. I think those are villas that I garrisoned as the knights ran through. So we cleaned that up on the backside. We're gonna send them back to work. Alright, so now we're starting to feel pretty good. This looks like probably his whole army that's here. Again, we secured the site. He did not decap it. We've got 1, 2. I think still just the two relics. These horsemen that have been camped out back here for a while. I think I might have forgotten about them for a little bit. Alright, so here comes the castle on the central site. We've got villas running in the back. I should probably do this. Alright, we haven't run them, haven't idled, and I think just might have sacrificed the rest of the horsemen here. Yeah, we had a lot going on. Only got so much APM. Alright, so I cleaned up all the food that I had here. Actually moving back now towards the berries. And again, we're feeling pretty good about drawing the attention out front here. And I don't have any towers or anything protecting my villas on the backside. I did happen to spot that relic just as he did as well. So I've already got, I think 2 of the relics. Should be 2 home. Maybe the second one's coming home. And then we spotted his mom over there, so we're going to send the knights. Alright, thank you. Now we're going to take it back. So he did beat us to castle. We do still see the last relic out there. Again, feeling even a little better about the situation. We didn't find a second TC, and no trade. And feeling okay about the villager damage. We didn't lose that much. And we got the sacred sites rolling, so. Alright, we do spot these knights rolling through the base. Rip. Alright, we do get that one home. And then I committed basically my whole army back to chase that down, which is not ideal. And then what I'm gonna peel the rest of them off and just continue chasing with a few knights. One thing I could have done, looking back now, was just wall here to here, here to here, and kept this whole area closed off that he's been doing the run-bys. So again, throw my whole army after him. I'm taking the last sacred site. Now we got the clock ticking. Clock ticking and gold trickling, so. Feeling pretty good about it. And again, getting maybe a little too comfortable here with the veils. We're going to move right up to those berries near the trade post. Again, we don't have anything backline. I'm just going to try to mass up here and bring it right to his front door. Right down the pipe. Alright, walls are coming down with archers. There we go. Okay. Got the Uvu coming down in vision of the castle. So now he knows that's there. And I'm actually walling with, let's see. So I pulled the archers. I'm actually going to pull these villas to wall this too, as we get a little bit of a scare. Okay, well, there we go. We see some army. A little bit of siege. I'm going to, since I've got vision on that, I'm going to try to circle around the back and get those mangonels. Maybe could have sent a few more knights too. Now he spots it. So he actually takes me out before I can do a whole lot of damage, unfortunately. Now we do have numbers by a lot, but that hurt. That was a huge mangonel shot. Yeah, it looks like right now we've just got him pretty well overwhelmed. Imagine if there was more, it'd be here. But yeah, we're walling up the side so we can't get backlined, and he calls it there. So that was a fun one. I felt like I was in real bad shape as he got to castle a couple minutes earlier with all the towers still in my base. I think that's where him going castle was a good call. If anything, maybe he needs to go trade there. I think that's probably the move, or maybe a second TC once he's got me behind like that. But yeah, just especially on that map with all the berries and food sources that are there, Delhi's pretty strong too. So again, if you made it the whole way, appreciate it. Feel free to drop a rating, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.